Yo, man, it's almost 4:30. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
This is the Social Norm.
1, 2. You want top dollar and pop bottles and drop knowledge. Hit the throttle on nice autos without college. Do yourself a solid, put them boys on your screen. Wait, who do you mean? I mean Canteen and Beans. When the social norm is on, you better pay attention. They teach you lessons, make you laugh when you're stressing. Must I mention that the style is infectious? I gotta have it, I gotta have it. The rapid fire gabbing on my tablet. My boys established a gamut of information, from relations to dating to when your leader gets impatient. They're lacing the nation every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4:30. The Social Norm Podcast, you heard me?
It's the Social Norm.
And I'm just getting warm.
It's the Social Norm.
And I'm just getting warm.
It's the Social Norm.
And I'm
Yep. Yo. You already know what it is, man. We back it again with another one. I'm your boy Canteen. This my man Beans.
What's going on, y'all?
Hey, it's the Social Norm where we talk to y'all, make y'all laugh, make y'all cry, make y'all do whatever the fuck we gonna talk about. It don't matter. Hey, episode 149, we banging them out. It's called A Poor Man to Lie to Himself. You know where I came up with this?
You told me, but go ahead, man.
I came up with it because one of my friends, one of our coworkers was talking to us, and he told me a story, and I was like, what the fuck? And I came up with this because my father used to always tell me, he said, it's a poor man to lie to himself. And I always be like, man, go on with that shit. I don't want to hear that, you know. But my friend was telling me he was with this girl, and he had her spend the night with him. And then the next day he wanted her to like leave, but he wanted her to leave like earlier than what probably was appropriate. So he told her, hey, I gotta go to work, so you gotta go. And she's like, okay, I'll leave. And then he never had to go to work. He just left. He got dressed like he had to go to work, got in the car, drove off, and then just went and roamed for an hour or so, and then double back at the house.
Oh, he put the whole production on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And we're going to discuss this, and we're going to talk about why I just think it's a poor man to lie to himself. Hey, if y'all like the content, go ahead, hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button. We moving forward. We going to 1,000. I told y'all about April, so we appreciate everybody. If you want to donate to the channel, you know what it is, the Cash App, Social Norm Podcast on Cash App. And if you want to call into the show, you know the number, 716-218-9317, if you want to give us your comments or tell us anything you want to talk about. All right. So I pretty much was like, I asked him, I said, why'd you lie? Why'd you just tell her, hey, I need you to leave by this time? Now, mind you, he wanted her to leave probably about like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
What do you feel? How would you move with that?
Well, my thing is this. If I know I want you to leave at certain, I'm telling you the night before. Like, hey, I get up at this time. I'm gonna be out
So you left
at this time.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need you to be gone at this time.
That's my whole thing. You just have to tell them in advance, hey, tomorrow, if you stay here, this is the time I need you to be out of here. And
I don't mean to cut you
go
off.
ahead.
And I too had to learn this the hard way, because before I used to do that, I would tell them the morning of, and they didn't want to leave.
Yes.
So I had to basically be like, look, get out of my house.
Well, the number one thing women don't want to feel like is like they're a whore, or feeling like you're treating me less than I feel like I should be treated. So if you tell a woman in advance, look, this is what's going to happen, this is what I need for you to do, she's okay with it because she already understands going into it, this is how it was supposed to play out. Now, if you tell her in advance, hey, I need you to leave my house by 6 in the morning because I got stuff I got to go do. And then 6 in the morning come around and she's not wanting to leave after you untold her, then that's on her. She got to deal with what it is.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
from when I asked him, I said, why did you lie about it? He said, well, because I didn't want to start no argument. And I said, well, why would it start an argument? If you tell her you need her to do something and this what it is, this what it is. Well, no, women are gonna argue with me because they're not gonna want to leave at 6 a.m. Then you're dealing with the wrong type of women.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you gotta lie to a woman about something simple as I need to leave my house, then it don't make. And I asked him, I said, it don't make you feel like you're a child.
I mean, it's your house.
That's what I'm saying. You're in your house, in your space, and you're dealing with a woman, and you're telling her lies because you feel like you don't want to have a conflict. Well, that's what being a man is. Stepping up to conflicts if you have to deal with them. If you sit around and say, I'm going to run from every conflict that I feel is happening in my life, are you truly a man? Are you acting like a man? Or are you acting like a small little child?
Now, I would advise this person to look at the flip side of this. Let's say, okay, he lied to her. He went out and did wherever he went.
Yeah.
He went somewhere. Let's say while he's out, he sees that girl. He runs into her.
Yes.
Then what are you going to do? Now the conflict begins right there. You said you were going to work.
And this is the thing that I know, and this is my life. I've seen the times I've lied. I don't know why I did it. I know why I did it now. It was because of fear.
Mm-hmm.
It's because of fear and me not being aware of my own self. And every time I've ever lied, it always comes back. It does. Some way, somehow. I try to tell him, I said, dude, if you're lying to women, guess what's going to happen? The universe is going to take what you're putting out and it's going to come back to you. Either they're going to find out about the lie and then deem you as a liar, or a woman later on in your life is going to lie to you. So you better off just being honest and just dealing with whatever come with it. If she flips out because you tell her she has to leave, then maybe you shouldn't deal with this woman.
Yeah, she show you what she's about.
But I know one thing is guaranteed. If a woman catches you in a lie, which she will, you can't expect her to have any respect for you after that.
Or believe you.
Because I wouldn't have no respect for somebody who lies to me in my face. So what up, Aaron? He said, so he left the house while she was still there. No, he didn't leave the house while she was still there. He told her she had to leave, and he got dressed like he was going to work, and then let her leave. And then he left just in case she was watching him, and then went to Tim Hortons and went to these other places to go get some coffee. And Rome did his errands, and then he came back to the house.
I mean, I know some women who are crazy enough to like just circle the block and wait for you to come back.
Yeah, just sit there. They ain't got nothing to do. They're like, I'll sit there for an hour just to see if he ever comes back.
You know what I mean?
And I'm not gonna sit there and say I haven't had issues. I've kicked women out of my house before.
I've had to do it too. And
they always, I don't feel like I'm kicking them out. I just say, hey, you gotta go. I gotta go do some things. And you know, they always say, oh, you kicking me out? And I'm like, I'm not kicking you out. I'm just telling you gotta leave. You know, you can come back. Kicking you out, I feel like you don't come back.
Yeah, you're done. Get out of here.
You know, now one girl I did kick out because she was trying to play me. She was trying to play me with, I let her spend the night. Mm-hmm. We were supposed to get down and dirty that night. That night, she was like, I'm tired. Let's just, we'll do it in the morning or whatever. And me being a sucker, I was like, okay, we can go ahead. I'll fuck it. I'm not pressing it. I'll wait till the morning. So the morning comes and I'll start to try to turn this thing up and start messing around with her. And then she starts playing that same game of I don't look tired. You got to go. Just like that. I was like, you got to go. And she was like,
what was her reaction?
What are you talking about? Are you serious? And I was like, I'm dead ass serious. You got to get to stepping. One thing you're not going to do is have my time in my space and for your own entertainment because you want attention, and then keep playing this cat and mouse game with me. So at that point, I'm like, I gave you the right to spend the night. One of my rules is you don't spend the night in my house if I ain't getting something.
Getting the cheeks.
Yes. So that's why I was like, yeah, you got to go. Kicked her, move out. Grab your stuff. I was being quick with it. I was like, yeah, you got to. You don't got to be an asshole about it. I'm just telling you, you got to leave. Like, nah. I'm not gonna let you linger around. We're not gonna have a conversation. You just gotta go.
So she was never going. Now, what if you was?
No. The crazy thing is, she came back.
Oh, did she?
Yeah. And you guess what happened?
Okay.
Yeah.
She saw you wasn't playing around.
I got what I wanted to get. So that was in that regard. I was like, yeah. You see, you guys play too many games with these women, and you give them that space to question what you telling them you got to do. Don't give her that space. I was telling them, I say, bro, you don't have to argue with these women. You tell her what it is. If she don't like it, it is what it is. Let her be mad. Okay, cool. You still got to go.
You know not to invite her over next time.
Exactly. She's not
Yeah,
cooperative.
all that getting dressed for, I'm not doing that. Getting dressed for work and driving around. I'm like, look, I'm leaving. Where you going?
See, and then, yeah. Now, girls don't have no problem. You over her house. She like, so what you about to get into?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I've said that to girls, and you know, they say, oh, I ain't got no plans. I figured I was gonna stay here and chill out. Nah, you gotta go.
Now, I've had it where I said I was leaving, and then she was like, well, I can't just stay here. Like, no, you cannot.
First off, fellas, as soon as you let a girl stay in your house, best believe she is going through everything.
Oh, yeah.
She instantly, you turn that corner, all right, going through your drawers, going through figuring out what the fuck is you up to, because she might clean, she might cook a meal, she might do something, but she's definitely going to be doing some dirt shit. Because I've had girls where I've left them in my car and they've gone through shit, and I'm like, what are you doing? I don't know. Yeah,
it's just, I don't know why they do it. And my thing is, even if I don't have nothing to hide, I still don't want you in my house by yourself. I don't know you like that to be in my space like that.
And now I'm gonna show y'all this video, and this just makes me think of when men lie to women because they're scared of conflict or getting in trouble. Let me just show y'all this video. He got caught lying. All kids be lying as fuck.
What are you doing? Lying young. Go your room, bro.
Now that's what I see when we sit there and try to lie to women for shit that don't need to be lied about.
Just straight stutter.
Just got caught in the Mac. What you doing? I'm brushing my teeth, washing my hands. No, you wasn't. You was trying to take this shit off. That's what you was doing.
That's exactly what I said.
If you want to be a man that you can look yourself in the mirror, if you want to be a man that has, when you have sons, that you can tell them how to be a man, don't lie to women. I'm telling you, I know it's hard. I know you might have to deal with some conflict, but a woman will respect you more to tell her what it is and what it ain't than sit there and try to lie to her because you don't want to deal with her.
And you know what's crazy? Because we've talked to other women too, and I don't know where, like, we were talking to some of her friends, and she was talking about her boyfriend invited her to move in, and she was like, well, I thought I already moved in, and she only had spent the night. Like, I was like, where is this?
Now, you know, when a woman likes you, if you let her spend the night with her, she instantly is already calculating, okay, I'm about to change this room into this. I'm about to change this. This gonna go when I move in. She's already moved in her mind.
Yeah, I was like,
because she's already played it out in 10, 15 steps of y'all walking down the aisle, having kids, everything. So best believe when you tell her you gotta leave at 6 a.m, she's definitely gonna feel hurt in her mind because that's the mind she's already put herself, like, you're Mrs. Such and such.
mm-hmm.
So when you break it down, say, look, we ain't on that level yet. After she gave you her pretty much her prized possession, which is her body, because she ain't really got much else to give you at this point. If you a man that's on your purpose and you got everything you need for yourself, she really ain't. She knows she gave the one thing that she could have held out for. That's how she feels.
Now here goes my question. Now, let's say you invite a lady to spend the night, right?
Okay.
and she don't, and she like, well, I don't know if I'm on that kind of time. Like she don't want to give up the cheeks. You gonna tell her to go home?
Of course.
Of course.
If you if you're not on
I-
the time, this is my thing. If you ain't on the time to give me the cheeks, we ain't on the time for you to stay over tonight. There's no point for you to stay over. We're clearly not on that level yet. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop you off at home, or I'm gonna bid you a good night so you can go stay in your own home. There's no why are we playing house if I ain't gonna get the house treatment?
Okay.
Just answer me that.
I see your logic.
If you a female and you don't want to give up the cheeks, there's no reason we should be spending the night together. Just being honest. That makes sense to me.
Now this is every time.
Every time.
Yeah,
I'm not
okay.
saying no, this is the thing. I'm not saying every time you got to give up the cheeks. I'm saying the first time you spend the night with me,
The initial.
I should be getting the cheeks or some form of it. And then after that, you can spend the night and we don't gotta have to do it every time. But more times than not, I need to be getting some sexual satisfaction for you to be spending the night in my space.
Okay.
I mean, if
I'm
a
not- I'm
woman,
not
then
saying
my
you're
thing.
wrong. I'm not saying you're
So
wrong.
my question is this: so you think a woman's gonna let you spend the night in her space, and she's not getting some type of sexual satisfaction
Oh, of course.
over and over and over? No. So don't be a fool for that.
Of course.
So that was yeah, I don't understand it. I really don't.
Hopefully, I mean,
And I tried to tell my friend, I said, look, this is the reason right here why you don't feel like you talking about I need help. He says he needs help to become a better man. I said, that's it right there.
I mean, he can. At least he can admit that.
But he couldn't admit it. He
I mean,
said,
was
I'm not
he-
lying. Then he said I wasn't lying to the woman. I'm not really lying to her. What do
yeah,
you call it?
are. You went. You said you were going.
I ain't tell her nothing that's gonna hurt her.
Okay,
It's
that's
not-
what it is. He wanted to spare her feelings, but look at the hoops he had to jump through just to do that, though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's too much.
Yes.
Sometimes you got. I've gotten this advice before. Sometimes you got to be honest, even if it hurts their feelings.
True.
Plain and simple. It spares you more trouble and headaches down the line.
All right. So now I'm about to show you this video of a man who literally lied to everybody and got caught, but he didn't realize he got caught. And this is how you look, fellas, when a woman asks you a question and she already knows you're lying, but you just still put it out there like a dummy. And this is how they look at you. All right. Let's watch this video.
I got involved in the celebrity sex tape business through being in the adult industry. You know I can't talk about 90% of the stuff I do. I don't know who this is. Can I pick this up real quick? Okay, hold on. This is KB. Can I help you? Can you tell me exactly who it is? Listen, when you say A-list, we're talking like Brad Pitt. We're talking... Hold on one second. This wasn't not scripted. All right, let me call you when I'm done with breakfast and I'm away from these people that I'm with, and I would be more. What was your name? Can you just give me a first name? I gotta call you something when I call you back. Jane. Okay. All right. Probably about an hour.
Now, if you ain't seen this yet, the phone call already dropped off, and everybody's seen it. The camera's seen it. The call dropped off. He's talking to no one on the line. He's literally making this whole story up to sound
Thank you very
important.
much. Bye-bye. This, I swear to God, that was not set up. I just got another lead. It's just weird.
And the dude knows he's lying because he's like, dude, what the fuck? So everything about this man now cannot be trusted. He's a fraud. And that's what you look like when you're lying to yourself for other people. Stop lying, fellas. Be who you are and be comfortable who you are. The one thing that my friend said, he said he doesn't believe women will accept him. See, that's the problem. You already think someone won't accept who you are, but they would accept who you are because you're you. but you don't believe in you, so that's why you sit there and lie and try to falsify who you really are.
And the thing about that, he needs to know this. If they don't accept him for who they are, for who he is,
It's called fuck them.
yeah, basically.
This is what we trying to get past, y'all.
Yeah, they don't need to be in your life.
If the people who you find close or who you want to impress can't accept you as you, then don't have them in your life. It should only be positivity, people who accept you as you. People accept me. The ones who do accept me, I fuck with. The ones who don't, fuck them and keep it moving. I am who I am, and you either like it, love it, or hate it. It doesn't matter to me.
Exactly. You gotta be you.
At some point, you got to get to a point where you're not scared of it. You're more scared of people accepting you than you accepting yourself. That's really what it comes down to. As a man, you have to accept you and know what you bring to the table and not worry about what other people think of you. And I'm talking about good or like the faults, you know what I'm saying?
Good and bad.
Like I know faults I have, and I don't have a problem telling them.
Yeah. Nobody on this world is perfect. And this person must have a lot of insecurities.
Yeah.
I mean, and the thing is, I know this person, and I'm just like, I can't think of like one. I'm like, why wouldn't
you want me to tell you? Okay. Now I wasn't gonna say this.
Okay, I don't want you to tell his business.
No, I'm not gonna say this about that person. I'm talking about myself.
Okay.
This is how much I'm at a point in my life where I just don't care if people know about me. All right. So I haven't told y'all on the show. Beans knows I been doing a water fast. Okay. I've been doing a water fast for 5 days. I'm doing a 14-day water fast. Might do 21. I don't know. We'll see. But right now the date is 14 days. So when you're on a water fast, right, and you don't eat no food, your body starts to cleanse itself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the things that comes with cleansing itself that I did not know is diarrhea.
Yeah.
Extreme diarrhea.
Yeah.
To the point where you can't control it. Now, I didn't know this because I've done a 7-day fast before and it never came about. And I think it's because I probably took in regular water that wasn't with vitamins, and I was taking in lemon cough drops just for flavor. Now I haven't taken any cough drops, but today, I don't even know why I'm saying this on there, but I'm gonna say it because I gotta prove to y'all I don't care about what other people think. Today I shitted on myself.
Oh wow, okay.
I'm a grown 33-year-old man that shitted on himself.
Okay.
In my bed.
Oh.
I literally had to take all the sheets off.
I'm sorry. I was with you to the bed part. I'm sorry.
I was sitting in the bed chilling, minding my damn business, and I had to fart. I thought I had to fart.
Dude, that's rule number
You're not hearing
one.
me. I thought it was a fart, dude, and instantly I was like, "Oh, wait a minute!" This shit started getting. It was wet, and I was like, "This is." I said. I looked at my like if it was a mirror, I just said, I closed my eyes and said, I know damn well your ass did not just shit on yourself. I jumped out of the bed. The shit was leaking. I had to run to the bathroom. I ran to the bathroom and sat on the toilet and just was like, just the face of defeat, right? And I literally was like, this is some bullshit. If I ever had to say it was some bullshit, literally. Now,
okay.
I sitting on the toilet, shitty booty. I literally was like this. Now I can get pissed off and let this ruin my day, or I can sit there and try to find the good in this.
You're gonna have to dig deep. Man.
So I sat there and prayed on the toilet, shitty booty and all, and I said, "All right, God. You humbled me. You humbled me so much that you're in control of my own health. At any point in your life, I don't care how old you get, God can show and humble you to where he'll take whatever he want to take from you and put you back. I ain't shitted on myself since I was 11 years old.
You ever heard the phrase "never trust a fart"?
No.
Well,
Now I
okay,
have.
This is where that comes from. Because that phrase derived from that situation. Someone before you has had that situation and did that and ended up shitting on themselves.
Mind you, and then I said this to myself. I said, well, Lord, I guess you're trying to tell me to get some new sheets. I'm going to go get some new ass sheets, a whole new bedroom, because it's not the same after that. But I want y'all to see, I'm so vulnerable and willing to express who I am. I told this story to y'all. I didn't have to tell y'all this.
You really did.
I could have kept this to the grave.
Oh, I definitely would have.
But I don't give a fuck. I don't care if y'all make fun of me, laugh, joke, whatever, because you know what's happening? Everybody has the same story. There's always something that we all fail to realize is that we're all similar.
Yeah. There's always something you can relate to.
Exactly.
Even if it's not that story in particular, it's something that happened and be like, you know what, same thing happened to me at this point in time, wherever, whatever.
How many times have you seen a female that you're like, man, she's amazing, she looks beautiful, and you put her on this pedestal to where you think her shit don't stink. You think she's better, she's above you. You could not get her. And then when you start dealing with her, you realize this motherfucker is normal like you.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's that way.
And I always tell when females say it's embarrassing to fart and stuff, I'm like, name one human on this planet that don't fart.
Let a woman tell you, she says she don't even shit. That's what a woman will tell you. I don't check shits.
Lies.
Okay.
So I honestly think it's funny, to be truth be told, when people fart. I always get it for some reason. I always get a giggle out of it.
You do, because I fart all the time. You be laughing.
I'll be like, I don't know what it is. It just makes me
if
laugh.
I burp, fart, whatever, you be like,
every time. It never fails. When I tell people, it's like, look, sooner or later we're gonna be in closed space together.
I'm not gonna lie. I do find it repulsing a little bit when I'm with a female, she just busts out a fart.
Really?
I do not like. I mean, that's just me, because I feel like women farts are like dog farts. They happen 3 years at a time and they smell like hell. They really.
I think because they always holding it in.
That's what I'm saying. Don't hold it in.
Let it go.
Or just say, hey, I gotta warn you, I'm about to fart. Don't just fart. Let me know you about to fart.
Let them go.
You say let it go.
I say let it go.
Because I'm gonna let it rip.
Don't be embarrassed. I'll laugh. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing because you farted. It's just funny to me.
I mean, honestly, if you watch any animal fart, it's just funny.
It's hilarious.
It's like you farted.
It's hilarious. There's no need to be embarrassed. I would tell this person though who has all these insecurities.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, if he's brave enough to share them, like what I'd be like, what don't you think these women would like about you? And there's always some way to get some type of help, some type of therapy. Always, I convinced a friend of mine the other day to go to therapy finally because.
Did you?
Yeah, because she just kept going through things. I said, well, maybe you need to get over it, to find a way to get past this.
Is this a friend I know?
Yeah.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, and I was like,
and they did say they weren't gonna go to therapy.
Yeah, and I was like, I go. That's why I tell people, like, look, if you're embarrassed, I'll let you know I go.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go.
Hey, I haven't gone to therapy, but I sure as hell probably need to, y'all. Y'all is my therapy right now.
Yeah, it helps, believe it or not. You know what I mean? And I tell people that sometimes therapy ain't just for you to get over something. Sometimes therapy is to keep you from doing something.
Yeah, with your crazy.
Yeah, that's why I go, is to keep me from doing things. I'm telling you.
We appreciate all your coworkers. Appreciate it. All right, now I came across this other video, and I swear, as a man, if you deal with a woman that says this, if you don't have any respect for yourself to get up and leave, I don't know what else there is to say about you. Let's get into this video. It says the passport bro movement is growing. Let's watch this.
I only want you for the money and the coat and for the bills. That's it. If you ain't getting my hair done, if you ain't getting my nails done, if you ain't doing nothing for me, then I don't need you here. It's not 50-50. It's not 80-20. It's 100% to 0.
It's one side. Look. That's why American relationships are failures. That's why American women, on a global context, are the worst for relationships, long-term period. That's why the divorce rate is the highest in the world here, and that's why, on the desirability level, American women are at the bottom of the global barrel. This is all statistically documented from men, because at the end of the day, the ones who decide if a woman is valuable for a relationship is men.
Well, the man is the person that's going to have to, obviously, propose and buy the ring and all that stuff.
Give them the ring.
Real quick.
I really do believe that modern feminism encourages male absence. It encourages it because it's become toxic. They use terms like toxic masculinity, right? And I say to myself, all of their examples of the idea of what it means to be a man now is toxic. They think, oh, this is a man. Masculinity is wrong. There's something inherently wrong with being a masculine man. And to me, I always say that it was toxic masculinity that saved me. You know, I had a healthy fear of my grandfather. Nobody played around with my grandfather. We still don't play around with my grandfather, you know, and it's just, there's a certain level of respect when you're in his home. There are rules. And because I had that healthy fear, I was, I guess, more responsive to that sort of authority when I had to go out in real life. You know, I believed in structure. And yet this version of feminism today, we have women that are basically promoting men should act like women, right? And women should act like men. There's all this confusion. You can pick your gender, you can do what you want. And ultimately what I think it's doing is feeding into this idea of a breakdown of the family.
All right.
Okay, so this is how I know the world is ending.
Go ahead.
I'm actually agreeing with Candace Owens. That's how I know.
Candace be dropping gems. A lot of people hate what she says because she pushes against the norm of what black communities think. And I'm right there with her. That's why y'all hate me a lot of times. Because I tell you, you don't always got to think like how you think.
That's true.
Think outside the box a little bit.
That is
but
very true.
What I wanted to say was this girl, the first woman, who was pretty much laying it out for the man that he is, I am your leech. I am going to get 100% of you and not give you nothing of me, not bring anything else to the table. And you need to understand that. As that man sits in that car, and then the fact that she has her feet on the dashboard lets you know she don't really care about your shit. Run, bro. You have to run. Now, I'm going to tie this video into what we're talking about right now.
Okay.
The fact is, what Candace Owens says was true. The reason your grandfather, you didn't play with grandpa, was because grandpa told you like it was. He didn't play. What he said is what he meant, and what he didn't say, you better run. Okay. He had to put a look on you and let you know. That was what a man was. He didn't lie to people about stuff to try to hurt, to try to not hurt their feelings or not cause a conflict. He wished a conflict would come because he know how to handle it. And this is the problem with men today. We don't sit around and just tell women what the real is about stuff. We sugarcoat stuff and we try to play because we don't want to hurt their feelings or we don't want any conflict. That's where, see, the reason that girl feared her grandfather was because she knew he didn't play.
He was about that life.
He about it. And he didn't give off that oh, I can try him. See, and I told my friend, I said, look, man, if you're getting women to be frustrated with you and argue with you all the time, it's because they feel like they can with you. You giving off a vibe that they can argue and go against with what you say. Give off the vibe that you look. I'm telling you what it is and what it ain't. And if you don't like it, keep it moving. I understand a woman gonna cry or be mad about something. That's how women are. Women are based off their emotions. So they're gonna get mad when you're not with what they're saying. But they'll get over it because they understand this is what it is, and they have can either rock with it or they gotta move around. In which more women will rock with it. That's why you see so many men who are successful and they have multiple women. Because the woman is willing to go with what works for him to be with that man.
Yeah. They understand it comes with
mind you,
that price.
This is the same person who this guy would be like, oh, I'm the prize. How can you truly look at yourself as a prize if you have to lie to a woman about what your plans are?
Probably because he doesn't believe it himself.
You can tell yourself all day you're a prize, you're important, you're the man. But if your actions don't show that you're the man, are you truly the man?
Well, if you have to lie in your own space,
damn.
That's one thing I would never in my own space, in my own house. I'm gonna ask you to leave once. Then after that,
you gotta go.
You gotta go. That's just I'll be courteous that one time.
Now, mind you, I've kicked girls out of my house. You know what they tell me afterwards? You're the first guy to ever kick me out of the house. I can't believe you kicked me out of the house. Mind you, why is she sucking my dick? She's saying that. I can't believe you did.
Yeah,
I can't believe you did that. I'm like, yeah, I know. Go ahead. Because at the end of the day, a woman is gonna respect you for doing you. She's not gonna respect for you to do some shit she know was a violation. Be like, oh, he let me stay in the house, and I while he went to work, or he let me stay in the house, and I passed his time he was supposed to go. No,
you know what? I should tell I'm gonna tell this person because I know him too.
Go ahead.
One time I had to kick my wife out.
And guess what?
I guess my ex-wife.
Guess what?
Kick her out.
I bet you money she never thought one day in her life that she would actually kick her out the house.
Yeah. The look on her face was like
in awe. Like, really?
Yeah, I'm like,
yes.
Get out of here.
There's certain rules you gotta stand on and say, look, if I say this and you do the opposite, you gotta go.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in that. Like you got to stand on those consequences. If you do this, this is going to happen. And I never thought I would have to do that. That thought never crossed my mind.
That's the problem, though. If you tell a woman, if you do this, this is going to happen. 100%, she's going to test that theory.
Yeah,
because she wants to see, are you the man?
And that's the
or
thing.
Are you a bitch?
We've never had to have that. I mean, like kicking her out. I've never really thought I had to have that type of conversation with her. But she came home reckless to the point where I was like, you got to go. There's no other.
Did you tell her beforehand if she ever came home reckless?
No, we've never
okay
been in that situation before or had any type.
She tried you.
She tried me and she lost. And she tried one more time. I was like, remember what happened last time? You tried this.
I promise you, and I know this for a fact, your ex-wife is not now. Somewhere in the next 2 years, 2 to 3 years, she will try to get you back if she hasn't already yet.
She hasn't.
She will try to get you back because the reality is once you left and she never thought you would leave and then you stayed gone, never went back to her, never hit her back up to try to get back with her, and then moved on to another female, she's going to see that and she's going to say, what did I miss out on? I was watching a movie the other day. I was in work or something. I was somewhere and the movie was on, and the movie was about this. The woman told her husband, I don't want to be married to you anymore. And the man, was like, come on, let's try to work this out. And I said, that's where he fucked up. When a woman tells you, I don't want to be married to you anymore, you know what you should tell her? You're right. We shouldn't be married anymore.
Was this with what's that guy's name? Steve Carell?
I don't remember. No, I don't know what movie this was.
Well, he did a movie similar to that.
I'm telling you right now, fellas, the worst thing you could do is try to beg a woman to come back into your life when she wants to leave. Let her go. Let her think about why the fuck is he so willing to let me leave? Clearly, he knows his value. You got to know your value and say, look, if you want to go, I ain't nobody. The door is open always. I never keep a woman to stay with me and she don't want to stay. Kick rocks, because you about to miss out on what's about to really happen. Because I'm about to turn this thing up.
Yeah, I think I know the movie you're talking about. And he ended up moving on with his life, and then she ended up,
she wanted to get
she wanted him back.
Look, when a woman tell you I'm ready to leave out the marriage, she's already prepared. She's called the lawyer. She's got shit together. She's prepared for this shit. So don't think it's like, oh, this spur of the moment. No, this is calculated. Women do everything calculated. They don't just leave to leave. They leave already set up. They got the apartment together. They ready when they tell you I'm gone. All right.
Well, hopefully our friend will be all right.
We'll see. All right, let's get to one more video and then we'll call it. What we got? Oh, you brought this up. You see this new phenomenon. Go ahead and talk about it.
Yes, it's all, I don't know what it's officially called.
I think it's called slap boxing
or whatever, but I used to see it online all the time, and I guess Dana White is bringing it to the main stage like UFC.
Mhm.
And I was wondering, and I've seen you eat punches. I wonder if you can do this.
Me?
Yes, you. I know I'll probably get knocked out, but
this is the thing about me. I have a very hard head where a motherfucker hit me and they think it'll be like a knockout punch, and I just eat that shit. I don't know what it is. I'm not sitting there saying I can't. Clearly, anybody get knocked out.
Yeah, that's
okay. But I'm just telling you, I've taken some haymakers in my day, and it dazed me, but it ain't never knocked me out.
And here goes the thing. I'll say this too. I've been blessed where I've been hit too, and I've been close. Like I had that floaty feeling, but I've never been knocked out.
I've definitely knocked some people out, but I'm not proud of it.
Obviously, I felt your punches, so
let's see the video. It says, "Oh, it's called Power Slap Brutal Knockout." Maybe. Oh shit! Wait a minute, hold up. Maybe we start this damn thing from the beginning. God damn!
It's over.
This nigga,
It's over.
What? He said it's over.
I can hit a lot harder.
So you got
No, he didn't. No, he didn't just say I can hit a lot harder than that.
Yeah.
Nigga, you hit him any harder, you taking his head off.
seconds. You got 20 seconds to recover.
He done.
First off, the fact that they said you got 20 seconds to recover. This man is outside his body. You ever seen that? What's that movie of Avengers where the time stone and he pushes the Hulk out of it? That's what just happened right here. Get me back in my body first.
You're done.
20 seconds, nigga. You give him 20 minutes. If he get up from this, he an OG Triple H. By far longer. Wait a minute. You want to count this back and see if it's 20 seconds?
It probably would. Yeah.
Let's go back.
And my thing is this: boxers only get 10 seconds.
Hold
on.
Get
punched.
Let's see. Right. All right. Time starts.
It's
1,
over. It's
2,
over. Do not get up.
3.
It's over.
4, 5.
I can hit a lot harder.
7.
So you got
I can
20
hit a lot harder.
seconds. You got 20
9
seconds to recover.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh shit! He got hey.
Just made it up.
20 seconds, he got up. Now they supposed to check him and say, "Are you good to go?" But let's see. This nigga walking off the stage.
I hit a lot harder. Hey. Good man.
You're not recovered in time.
Oh,
they did him dirty. Come on, they could have.
Yeah, no foot. Yeah, that was clean.
Dwayne was in the military at one point. Owns a gym out in New Jersey.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog.
Fuck that shit. Let me tell you right now. Matter of fact, let me pull the screen off because I want y'all to see me fully. Hey, if a motherfucker slap me like that and I have to literally get back in my body for 25 and it's 22 seconds, I'm getting my lick back. Fuck that. I'm not taking a loss and I just got slapped for nothing and lost. Like, give me my lick back off of GP. I ain't saying you could give him the win. Cool, but I gotta get mine.
Clean out. Knocked him clean.
I gotta get mine. Let's finish this thing off, dude. I think that would get high. You know what they should do? Celebrity slapping. You get celebrities and slap the shit out of them.
I'll buy tickets to see this.
I would too. That shit. Did you see the dust that went off that motherfucker?
Calls a stop to the match at round number 1, declaring the winner by knockout, Dwayne Iron Tiger.
Right there, I jump him. Right there, I would have stole him and just be like, fucking winner.
Crespo.
We both knew whoever goes first is going to win. As simple as that. And my next opponent, I guarantee you, whoever you are, you're going to go down just like I went down. It's happening. It's happening.
They should make a rule where even if you go down if you can get up to compete and you want to compete, they should let you get a chance to do one back. That's what it really should be. It shouldn't be you stay down.
Yeah, 1 for 1.
No, it should be you get slapped. If you can get up, let's say give you a minute. You get up. Do you want to continue? Yes. Boom. Boom. You fall down. Do you want to continue? Because what's the point of me slapping the shit out of you? You knocked out.
Yeah, because that was the first
and only.
That was the first
they
and
doing
only.
a 20-second knockout. No, let's do who's the real man who can take the most slaps.
I knew it was gonna be a knockout from the start. I could have hit a lot harder, but it didn't even matter. He did not get back up, so it's a great feeling.
Oh yeah, he hit him on the back. No, he hit him in that ear. He got long ass arms.
Good. His knockout was impressive. That guy is just too good to not get an automatic spot in the house.
Oh, he doing like
the
ultimate fighter shit, but with slap boxing.
Yeah, that's how you doing it.
Oh, he getting into some shit there, y'all. I'll tell you right now. Slap fight. Is that what it's called? Slap fight. Woo! Could you imagine a bunch of dudes from the hood having to do that? It wouldn't go. The structure would not happen.
No.
As soon as you slap dude, hey yo, give me the gun. Give me the fucking no. You know what I'm saying? Like he gotta die.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get slapped.
That's how it was.
I don't get a comeback.
That's how it was back in France, man. You slap a dude, it was a gunfight right afterwards.
You know, I know they used to do the slap with the glove.
I challenge you
to a duel. Okay,
Oh,
somebody dying.
Yeah.
Somebody dying. That's what that comes down
just disrespect me in front of my friends and family? No. Let's go find an open field.
Give props to the man who stood there and took it, because I would have flinched. And then did he have his eyes open?
If he did,
Let's
he closed them. If he did,
let's go back. I want to see if he had his eyes open, because they did that shit in slow motion. Oh no, they don't show. Oh yeah, wait a minute.
Crespo,
go back. Okay, don't look like his eyes is open. Cause I'd be damned if my eyes could not stay open for that. But if they was, I would flinch. I'd be like,
put my shoulder up.
Don't move, nigga. Don't you move, punk. I'd be like,
stop crying. Stop crying.
You cry again, I'm gonna hit you harder. I ain't even do nothing.
It's like Jody from Baby Boy.
Yeah. I mean, the man put powder on his hand. You know he coming with some authorities. Any man that's want to put powder, say, hold up, I got something for your ass.
I want as much traction as I can get.
Oh man,
I couldn't do it.
That make you go see your ancestors right there.
That's exactly where he went too.
Back down and out.
He went to Wakanda and he was gone.
That man went back to home. He went to Scotland. Back in the day, they was playing that. What's that shit called? What's that?
Bagpipes. The bagpipes.
Nah, fuck the bagpipe. What's that shit that in Lord of the Rings, that flute?
Oh no.
That's what he was,
I don't know what's that.
What's
I don't
that
know
shit
what
called?
that thing called, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what he played. That's some shit. That's what you should play after somebody go down there. Because that's a death. That's a funeral music right there.
You went back to home base.
Golly.
Not them clean out. So had him stuttering.
Look, I'm gonna look this shit up. Because we went to bare knuckle brawls.
Yeah.
And that shit was cool.
That was fun.
But this will be off the chain to watch.
That'd be a lot better to watch. I'd go see that.
I would go see that. And the thing is, the dude with the beard, he don't look like he's packing a punch. Like
and that's the thing about this whole slap fight thing.
You gotta look at the man's hands. What his hands look like?
There's a dude, before this became real popular, there's a dude who used to smack watermelons and them joints will explode. I see with my own eyes.
You saw a man slap a watermelon and blow it up,
and it just blew up.
Nigga, that's a bullet. That's a bullet you shooting.
Because he was knocking people out, and people wasn't knocking him out. He said, "Well, how do you practice?" Oh yeah, he said, "I slap watermelon.
I break trees with my hands."
Yeah, and everybody was like, "Yeah, okay." And it shows him in his backyard, just fucking
Just going through watermelon after watermelon.
Yeah, and it wasn't even like he was like.
Is he hitting him with the palm, or is he just hitting him with the straight
palm of his hand? Just
do you know the calluses he got on his hands?
Smacking him, exploding.
The wood bark he got on his hands to be just.
He feels nothing. He feels nothing on his hands. That's why.
That's that man that do this with the lighter and stare at you. I don't feel anything.
Sir, I'm gonna have to disqualify you because he was knocking people clean out, like worse than him.
I saw a man. This is the thing. I saw a man. It was like in India where he was frying fish or French fries and shit, but he would stick his hands in the hot grease.
Yeah, I've seen that guy.
That man need to go do slap boxing because he has no feeling in his hands at all.
That man is a killer. That's that.
He's like, yeah. So, what y'all want for the seasonings?
Like, sir,
you frying chicken with hands? You frying chickens with hands? Y'all think I'm lying? Go look this up. Type in fried chicken with hands. This man just sticks his hand in hot
it
grease.
takes a certain time because you know why my mother I used to see my mother do. She wouldn't put her whole hand in there.
I've seen people snag it out real quick.
Like my mother would do this, flip it.
Like if it's the part that's not in the grease, they would take and flip. But no, this man is digging his whole hand in the grease and picking it up and was like shaking it off.
I was like, let me see your hands. I would need to see it.
I was like, this man got robo hands, dude. No lie.
They out there though. These people are real.
That's a fact. Hey, what they say? Mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. Shit. Anything else you want to talk about before we get up out of here?
No, I think we got a good episode, man.
All right. Well, shit. All I need y'all to do is go hit that like button, hit that share button, hit the subscribe button. Cause I'm telling y'all, we manifesting it. We gonna get 1,000 subscribers by April. So appreciate everybody who rock with us. Appreciate everybody who watched the show and shares the show to other people. Yes. All right. Thank y'all. All the donators. We appreciate y'all too for keeping the lights on in this house for us. And we'll come back to y'all. Today is Friday.
Yes, it is.
Get right. I said it right, y'all. Today's Friday.
I'll wait
so
for
I want y'all. The weekend's coming up, man. I want y'all to go ahead and enjoy y'all weekend. You see, I'm rocking the Bills because I want the Bills to go ahead and take this win against Cincinnati and move on to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm talking about? And but do something for yourself. All right. Like honestly, don't let anything constrict you of being who you want to be. Don't let people don't be afraid of who you are. I'm being honest with you because you'll be surprised of how many people accept you for you, and the ones who don't accept you, they're just insecure with themselves anyway too.
And you'd be surprised how many people who feel the same way as you.
Facts.
Who have the same interests as you.
Because we deal with the same stuff. We just don't realize it because we keep ourselves in a box.
Exactly. We found out things about each other that we had in common. We
really did. We was like,
what?
You do that
too? Yeah.
I thought I was the only one that did that.
Yeah.
Nope.
You'd be surprised.
Because like attracts like. So
yeah, like minds.
Find the people who fuck with you and because they're type of same person you are. And then the ones who don't, it ain't for you, bro. All right. Hey, I'm your boy Canteen. This my motherfucking man Beans.
Y'all have a good weekend.
All right. Social Norm. We out.